Features of Home Rule League. Kirti, first feature. If you cannot tell, 500 rupees fine. Give me and then go. It's a very easy point. Asha? No. This was not the first. It's a point. It's a point. What is the first point? Yes, revival of mass movement after a long gap of 7 years. 1907 to 1914, what was happening? Terrorism, right? The first point. Revival of mass movement. Revival of mass movement after a long gap of 7 years. Second, demand of self-rule, Swaraj. Tilak says, right, demand of self-rule. Tilak says, Swaraj is my birthright. Tilak says, Swaraj is my birthright. Third, emergence of new leadership. How, Kirti? Emergence of new leadership. Why? And other than any Besant? The old leaders, they either left, Arvindo Ghosh, Bipin Chandrapal, or they died. Gopal Krish Gokhale, Firoz Shah Mehta. So there is a vacuum on the leading front, na? So that prepared the ground for the coming of new leaders, right? The old leaders, they either died or they left politics. Old leaders, old. They either died or they left politics. This led to the coming of the new leadership. Example, this led to the coming of the new leadership. Example, Jail Nehru, J.B. Kripalani, etc. Jail Nehru, J.B. Kripalani, etc. You should have read Bipin Chandra. You would have got all these points. Third, fourth feature, promotion to press. Who will become the medium to spread the message? Press. This movement gave promotion to press. Write down. Promotion to press. What was the name of the newspaper by Annie Besant? New India, Commonweal. New India, New India, New India, Commonweal. Tilak was running 7 newspapers. 7, right? Tilak was running 7 newspapers, in which 2 were important. Which 2? Maratha and Kesari. Tilak was running 7 newspapers, in which 2 were important, Maratha and Kesari. Maratha and Kesari. Fourth. Fifth, attack on communalism. Attack on communalism. Tilak says, it doesn't matter for me if British are handing over the power to my Muslim brothers in India. Right? Attack on communalism. Tilak says, it doesn't matter for me. if the government surrenders the power to the Muslim brothers. Sixth, attack on caste system and untouchability. Attack on caste system and untouchability. Tilak again says that if God believes in untouchability, then I don't believe in God. All these statements are given. Tilak says, if God believes in untouchability, then I don't believe in God. Clear? Therefore, HRL was successful. HRL was successful in awakening and awareness of the masses. And it was followed by a very important incident, that is what? Lucknow Pact of 1916. Followed by a very important incident, that is Lucknow Pact of 1916. Who was the president? Ambika Charan Majumdar, AC Majumdar, president. AC Majumdar, put a question mark. Who was he? Put a question mark, find out after the class. Second, unity between moderates and extremists. Both became complementary to each other. Yes or no? Yes. Unity between moderates and extremists. Both became complementary to each other. Complementary to each other. One was having mass support, other was having organization. So both became complementary to each other. Unity between Congress plus Muslim League. This was a good event. Unity between Congress plus Muslim League. Muslim League, because Muslim League was annoyed by the behavior of Britain towards Turkey in First World War. Muslim League was annoyed by the behavior of Britain towards Turkey. In this way, Lucknow Pact strengthened Congress and national movement. In this way, Lucknow Pact strengthened Congress and national movement. And the important role in this was played by Annie Besant and Muhammad Ali Jinnah. Important role in this was played by Annie Besant and Muhammad Ali Jinnah. The biggest drawback of this Congress was, underline, the biggest drawback of this Congress was, it failed to handle what? Biggest drawback of this Congress was, they failed to handle the issue of separate electorate, which was later on smartly handled by Gandhi when it was given to Dalits. Instead of separate electorate, Gandhi gave them a reservation. It was a very good opportunity for Congress. Okay, Muslims want mainstream, fine, you take reservation. What Gandhi did later on in 1932, that would have been done here also. And then separatism would have ended. Yes or no? Right? They failed to handle the issue of separate electorate. which was later on smartly handled by Gandhi in 1932. 1932. Clear? These activities of unity and awakening, alarmed English. These activities of unity and awakening alarmed the British government. Definitely they were going to be alarmed, British government, and they gave show cause notice to Tilak. Who was the main organizer? Tilak. Show cause notice to Tilak. To tell the reason why all this is happening. Sometimes you cannot tell the reason. There are many times you took the meal in the night, you came out to have a cigarette or something else, and you went back and your father asked you, what are you doing outside? You cannot. You'll say, I went to take fresh air. There are many instances when you cannot give a right answer. Your 3-year-old son asks you, Papa, how I was born? You cannot answer. 30-year-old will not ask. 3-year will ask. Every parent faces this. Every parent. You will show your marriage photographs and all, and then they will ask, why you did not call me? I am not here in the photographs. You cannot answer. There will be many instances in life where you cannot answer. How can Tilak answer here? Why I am doing all these things? So Tilak said like this. And this answer is not accepted by administration. Tilak was given show cause notice. So Tilak says, what? Like this. Government said, Acha? Like this. Government imposed a fine of rupees 60,000 on Tilak. Tilak said, why? Government said, like this. If you can do the things like this, we can also do the things like this. Like this. Now Tilak became clear. Ki bhai, this was a stick on behalf of the government. Carrot was also there. What was carrot here? What was carrot here? Montagu-Chelmsford Declaration, which led to the coming of Montagu-Chelmsford reforms. This was carrot. Stick was this was stick. Carrot was also there. Montagu-Chelmsford Declaration, 1917. Montagu-Chelmsford Declaration promised, right, along with this stick, Montagu-Chelmsford Declaration. Along with this stick, Montagu-Chelmsford Declaration, 1917. Montagu-Chelmsford Declaration. Chelmsford Declaration, 1917, promised for the new set of reforms to Indians. Promised for the new set of reforms to the Indians, which later on led to the coming of Act of 1919. Promised the new set of reforms to the Indians. Tilak knew that government is again in a dangerous mood. They will again send me to Mandale. Tilak left the country. If you are not sincere in your studies, if your family members are not speaking against you, if your friends are not against you now, that means you are not studying. Simple. I tell you the symptom also. Your friends will be angry with you now. And they are not friends if they are angry. Because you are highly concentrated in your studies, na? So you will not have time. So your classmates called you, meet in the evening and we'll go for chill out and say, you'll keep the phone. Right. I'll not go anywhere. So what they will do? They'll start criticizing you. They'll start abusing you. They'll start targeting. If this is happening with you, you are on the right path. And Tilak, he leaves India on a very superficial issue. There was a journalist in England, Valentine Cherol. He was a British journalist, Valentine Cherol. And he called Tilak as father of unrest in India. You are. Why you have become unhappy? So he calls Tilak father of unrest, and on this ground he leaves India. He goes England to file a defamation case against him. Once you call the people, 1905, people came out. Okay, you were imprisoned. Your friends left the country. Again you have called the people. Again they have come out and you are leaving. Next time no one will come. This is what we studied, that story, na? In childhood, you must have studied many stories. And one of them which we all have studied, Shepherd and the fox. Wolf, sorry. Shepherd and the wolf. We all have studied. And what a very core message of the story. Don't try to befool everyone every time. People understand. You don't think they don't understand. You will befool them twice. Next time when you will need them, in reality, no one will come. What do you think? Whatever you do, your parents don't understand. They understand everything. I used to think this. And now when my children are doing, and they are also thinking, your papa is not understanding. Sir, everything what they say to me, I get it. Now what they want. Now what next thing they will say. So I think my parents were also understanding everything. But many times in love, they don't say anything. Good. Papa, we are going to our friend's house and we will do group study there. Achha. I have never done group study in my life. But I have also gone for group study. Tomorrow we have an extra class, Papa. Very good. Should go for extra class. I think when I am understanding everything, my parents were also understanding. Similarly, your parents are also understanding. But many times they don't say anything. Tilak, he leaves the country. This was a blunder done by him. On one side he leaves, on the other side, the superstar of Indian freedom struggle arrives in India, Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi. And from here starts the new phase of Indian freedom struggle, Gandhian era. 1917, first development, Tilak leaves India. Second development, Montagu-Chelmsford Declaration. Third development, Champaran satyagraha. All these events are happening in the same year. You should connect all the events and see. So on one side, Tilak leaves the country. On the other side, the superstar becomes active because he has already arrived. Who was that superstar? Gandhi. So write down the next heading, Gandhian era. Gandhian era, Gandhian. Till here the story is clear. Gandhian era. (1917 to 1918). No, 19. He arrives in India which year? 15. So 1915 to 1917, he is politically dormant in India. You write it, first point. 1915 to 1917, politically dormant. (1914 to 1917). Politically dormant in India. How many of you read his autobiography? No one. You should read here. He has given a very good title to his autobiography, My Experiments with Truth. You should also do. You should declare in front of your friends one day, I am bankrupt. My family has chased me out. Please help me. Just give me 5,000 rupees so that I can collect 2 lakh rupees and study this year. And see how many of you are giving to you. That line has helped me so much in my life. My experiments with truth. Leave the entire book. That book is very precious, but that line has done. I started doing it. Till today I am doing. Till today I am doing. Till today. Recently a person from Assam, so he was showing me, you are God, you are incarnation, this and that. I stopped talking him. I said, I will not work with you. He started abusing me, criticizing me. And then I called him. I said it was simply an experiment. But now I will not work. Now you have to give me at least 1 crore per day. No, Awadh, this was not the case. No. Well, once you understood that I will not work with you, then you started criticizing me. You should also do. See, he mentions the human realities. His father is dying, the doctor has said, this is the last night of your father. And if this is said to someone, that person will not be able to leave his father. But he is thinking about sex. His wife is in the other room. All of us suffer from this. All of us. No one is an exception. But he is accepting it publicly. That is his greatness. Thanks God that we cannot see each other's mind. It's a very good thing. If there would have been this phenomena, if we would have been able to watch others' mind, people would have run away from their own houses. His uncle comes and says to him, you go, I'll take care. He rushes into his wife's room. She is pregnant. She is pregnant of 8 months. He pulls him down. He pulls her down. She's trying to stop him. Okay, I'm 8 months pregnant. He's not listening. And when he pulls his wife down, the scream comes from the other room. That means father is dead. Father is also died. His son also died. He has written it. Okay, I have become so much beast. Beast, he has used this word beast. I have become beast for sex. This is his greatness which he writes in his book. No one dares to write all these things. No. Majority are beast, majority. But who will write? See how people talk publicly in the society. The way they talk, the good words they use. And whenever anyone comes and says to me, "Okay, I'm an honest person," I am saying, "You get out from here. Immediately you go out. I don't want honest people in my life. I want useful people." You should read his autobiography because he is an example of a human transformation. An average student, a mediocre student, failure in every aspect of life. He was a lawyer in Rajkot, not getting any case, completely depressed, failure. And one day a person comes from South Africa, Dada Abdullah. He wanted a good lawyer from India to fight the case of Indians in South Africa. But South Africa's condition was like today Afghanistan. So all those people who are established here, will they go to Afghanistan? No one will go. When you are established in your homeland, why you will go outside? So no one was ready to go. And when no one was ready, he became ready because he has nothing to do here. And he goes to South Africa, frustrated, depressed. And in that frustration and depression, he sits in the first class of the train. English slapped him. They not only slapped, they threw him out. And that night, which he spent shivering in the Natal showroom, that became a life-changing event for him in his life. There he decides, no, I will fight against you. And that anger became his strength. Your anger is your energy. Everything is your energy. Anger is also an energy. That is why I say to you, don't run away from humiliation. It's an energy. How many of you have slept late in the night? Till 4 a.m.? 4 a.m. Or I have also slept 2:33, but I have to take the class now. For this you have to do only one thing, a very good exercise. Sit for 1 minute when you wake up and fill your lungs with fresh air, oxygen. All the laziness will immediately go. Don't take tea. And if you are taking tea, take lemon tea, lemon with sugar, or lemon with honey. And there he starts fighting to the British Empire. And when he started fighting, he started getting respect. And respect is the biggest intoxicant in the world. That is why once you enjoy power, na, you don't want to come out of it. You became member of parliament once and everyone started touching your feet. That is intoxicant. Power is intoxicant. Biggest intoxicant. Once you taste it, then you cannot come back. There is no way. That is why powerful people never entertain common people. They never allow them to sit with them. Because it's a taste. And there when he started fighting with the weapon of non-violence and truth. Truth is not for everyone. I feel I am weak. I cannot speak truth. Truth. People in India say that weakness means Mahatma Gandhi. Nalayak. Strength means Mahatma Gandhi. Strength. To speak a lie, you don't require any strength. To speak a truth, you require strength. Whenever I see the photograph of Gandhi, I feel I am weak. I literally feel I am weak. Whenever I see a Bhagat Singh, then I don't feel. Because I can also fire. I can also make bomb and throw on someone. But to stand in front of the British Empire and defy the authority, it requires strength. No. To tell to the society that I became beast because of sex, it requires strength. There are many stories of my life which I will never be able to disclose. Possibly yours also. No. But I cannot disclose. Still there are some stories which I cannot disclose. So whenever I see his photograph, I think, no. You are powerful. To speak truth, you require strength. To pray for the person who is abusing you, I cannot do that. You can do. Someone is abusing your mother in front of you. You'll pray for him. You'll kill him immediately if you will get the chance. Same here. But Gandhi is praying. Okay, God, please. His software is not proper working. And you say that Gandhi is a weak person. Who says? Bring that person to me. Bring that person to me. I cannot stand in front of a superintendent of police. He is standing in front of British Empire. The two weapons of Gandhi cannot be used by everyone. No one. Many people said to me, weakness means Mahatma Gandhi. I said, I will take out my shoes and bang on your head, you rascal. You're going to speak truth? That girl is coming. You want her or not? Arey bhaiya, yes or no? Can you say this to that girl? No. When you will talk something else. You look like my cousin. You have a very good face. My mother also uses this oil. No. No. Yes. And weakness means Mahatma Gandhi. You watch his movie Gandhi. He's being badly beaten in Africa, but he does not remove his hand from that eye card. It's very easy to fire a gun. But it is impossible to pray for a person who has done harm to you. And these idiots in India, they say Gandhi means weakness. it was the greatness of British that they understood it. They were so much impressed by him. Definitely you are going to be impressed. Why these Brahmins in the temple? Why Lord Shiva does not give darshan to them? Early in the morning they go in. 3 a.m. Why these Maulanas don't see Allah? Bulle Shah saw. Ravana, Shiva was impressed by him. He cuts off the head. God is also impressed. He knows he is a demon. Then also God comes down. This story says that God, even demons can impress God. No. And finally, his glory started spreading. All the news from Africa were coming to India. He went as a lawyer to Africa. He returned as a Mahatma to India, 1915. So when he came to India, he was already a Mahatma, a well-known name. When he went to Africa, he was a lawyer, so he went with his family, but he returned with his followers. So his first task in India was, what was his first task? Settlement of his followers. So in 1915, what was his first step? Sabarmati Ashram. His first step, Sabarmati Ashram. Yes or no? You will come and directly jump into the war from railway station. Ki bhaiya, I have come here to fight. Huh? First step was settlement. Because now he was having his followers with him. Sabarmati Ashram. Financed by Ambalal Sarabhai. Who was the financer? Ambalal Sarabhai. Second thing, First World War was going on. Yes or no? First World War was going on. And British government has said that I am fighting for the rights of the people. Gandhi said, very good, yaar. If you are fighting for the rights of the people, I am with you. See, you have to give the chance to your enemy. Many times you know what is the agenda of the person. Then also you have to give the chance. Without evidence, how can you target a person? There are many people, there may be many people in your life, you know their agendas. But you cannot say anything because you don't have any evidence in your hand. Knowing an agenda and having an evidence, both are different. He looks towards you, you slapped him. He said, why? He said, I knew your agenda. Then everyone will beat you. You are so smart that you see the person and you know the agenda. But if he misbehaves with you, then you have evidence. No. Court believes in evidences, not agendas. A lady files a FIR that my neighbor is planning to rape me. The court will ask you, how you know? No, I know his agenda. You may be correct. You may be correct. It's not wrong. You may be correct. But then court will reprimand you. You will be punished. Possibly you will be imprisoned. So correct. What you are saying is correct. Ki Gandhi knew the agenda. But to fight, you require evidence. So British government was saying that we are fighting for the rights of the people. Gandhi said, very good. I am with you. And Gandhi recruited soldiers for British Army. He recruited what? Soldiers for British Army. He was called as recruiting agent. Who was called as? Gandhi. Gandhi was called as recruiting agent. How? Why they can't say? This you know today, na? After 100 years, this you know. At that time, today majority Indians know what China is doing. But after 100 years, their children will study. Then they will say, colony, China was trying to become an imperial power. Huh? Third, he wanted to see the ground reality. So, tour for 1 year. This was the reason that he remained politically dormant. Now clear na? But from 1917 to 1918, he did certain experiments. First one, Champaran. Second, Ahmedabad. Third, K Jha. Experiments. First experiment, Champaran, 1917. Champaran, 1917. Issue, Tinkatia system. Role of Gandhi. Outcome. Kattha is the unit of land in, unit of measurement of land in Bihar. Kattha. So under Tinkatia system, if a farmer signed an agreement with the planter, indigo planter, he has to grow indigo in 3/20th part of his land. For example, a farmer is having 20 kattha of land. A farmer in Telangana is having 20 cent of land. 20 cent. So in Telangana, if a farmer is having 20 cent of land, so according to this agreement, he has to grow 3/20th. In this 3/20th part, he has to grow indigo. And then this system would have been called here in tin cent system in Telangana. Tin kattha system of Bihar will become tin cent system in Telangana. Sorry. Is this clear? Huh? 3 cent system. You call it 3 cent system. It will always be clear to you. Tin kattha in Bihar and 3 cent in Telangana. In 1915, Germany develops artificial dye. 1915, Germany develops artificial dye. When Germany developed artificial dye, Germany, the demand of indigo came down. Demand of indigo came down. So when demand of indigo came down, indigo plantation came down. You're getting the point? But the European planters, taking the advantage of their government and their power, they started taking extortion from these farmers. Extortion. Who? Indigo planters. They started taking extortion. Court was English. Police thana was English. They had agreement with them. Extortion was the problem under Tinkatia system. Gandhi's name was there. And when you have a name, so if Sadhguru comes here, you will stand up or not? He is having a name in India. So everyone wants to invite him. Gandhi has a name, Mahatma. So Rajkumar Shukla was a local leader from Champaran. Rajkumar Shukla. And he comes to meet Gandhi during that Lucknow pact. And he says to Gandhi ki Baba, please save us Baba. Gandhi said ki yaar dekho, I am not a political leader and I cannot, but he said Baba please, you come to Champaran. And when Gandhi comes to Champaran, the commissioner of Champaran gives him the order to leave Champaran immediately. Gandhi defies the order. Why? Why I will leave? And when Gandhi defies the order of a commissioner, 1917, the people of Champaran were very happy. Ki wah yaar, original brand, original. Defying the order of a commissioner, 1917. Why I will leave? People were impressed by him. But a hidden story I tell you. In the night he goes to meet the commissioner. Night. And he says to the commissioner, if you get happiness by killing me, I am here. That Englishman started crying. He has written later on, I saw living Jesus in India. My Jesus was also like this. So he said, you go, I have no objection. Now people are impressed. Now he has to impress the government. So he starts signature campaign in Champaran. Very important. Signature campaign. He takes his friends. See, First World War is going on. He takes his friend, Mazharul Haq, J.B. Kripalani, Rajendra Prasad. He starts a signature campaign, roaming house after house, preparing the file of the farmers, their suffering, their land, their crops. No nuisance in Champaran. No protest, no hartal, nothing. Peaceful. And he impresses the government. Very good, yaar. World War is going on, na? He does not want to create the trouble for the government. And government was so much impressed by him that government appoints Indigo Commission. Indigo Commission, and Gandhi was also the member. Government was so much impressed. Not it? Government was so much impressed by him that government appoints Indigo Commission. He was also made the member. He has 8,000 files with him. He has prepared in this campaign. So he keeps the file in front of the commission. One is verbal evidence, other is practical evidence. Verbal evidence has no value. Practical. He keeps 8,000 files. 8,000 files in front of the commission. 8,000. कि sir please check it. And when government goes for the inquiry of those files, government saw that everything which is mentioned is correct. And then government says ki end of Tinkatia system. End of Tinkatia system. And government orders 25% compensation to be given to the farmers. 25% compensation to be given to the farmers. And this was the first victory of Gandhi in India. Kirti? So victory depends upon the right path. No? Sindhu? Victory depends upon the right path. See the path of Gandhi? This is the message of this story. If your path is correct, you will get the victory. So they were extorting money and nothing was happening. So even if they see that those commissions. Which commission was appointed? Tell me. Well-being was for income and expenditure, not for indigo. No, not for indigo. Many times there are many patients who need the help of the government. They never get. Sometimes accidentally any cases reaches to the government and that case suits to that time. Government comes forward to help. Ki so and so cancer patient, government gave 50 lakh rupees. Situation. Gandhi is helping the government, na? He is recruiting soldiers. Champaran. What was the important? What is a laboratory? Where you learn something. It's a laboratory for Gandhi. Because in this laboratory he understands the real condition of agriculture and farmers in India. Note it down. This experiment was very useful for him because he understands the real condition of agriculture and farmers. Second, laboratory, Ahmedabad, 1918. Issue, plague bonus. You have heard about this disease, plague? Plague, rat-borne disease, very infectious. Used to wipe out entire area. Plague. So Ahmedabad was suffering from plague. The mill owners were giving bonus to their workers. When the plague disease was over, they ended the bonus, which was correct. But 1918, see the year, disease is over, inflation has come. Disease was over, but a new disease, inflation. So the worker said, ki, sir, please, sir. Workers, they said, ki, sir, please maintain the plague bonus, sir. Because we are suffering from a new disease, that is inflation. Mill said, no. We were giving you the bonus for disease over, no more bonus. The tension starts. When the tension starts, role of Gandhi. Role of Gandhi. Who invited Gandhi? The collector of Ahmedabad. collector. Why? English collector. Why he is interested? Agenda. Agenda. He knew that workers are the followers of Gandhi and mill owners are the friends of Gandhi. So there is an issue between your mother and father and you are called. You will be in trouble. If you side with your mother, then also you are gone. If you side with your father, then also you are gone. This was the agenda of the collector. If Gandhi will side with the mill owners, he will lose the followers. If he will side with the workers, he will lose mill owners. But Gandhi like people, they never fall in trap. Gandhi comes and appoints a tribunal. Tribunal had the members from workers and mill owners. And then Gandhi says ki bhaiya, both of you sit and solve. I am sitting here. It's a matter between you two people. I am sitting. Solve. So mill owner said ki we will give 20% of the existing bonus. This was said by mill owners. Ki we will give 20%. Whatever bonus is being given, we will give 20%. 20 we will give. This was said by mill owners. But Gandhi calculated the profit of mill owners, wages of the workers and the rate of inflation. Three things. First thing, profit. Second, wages. And third, rate of inflation. And then Gandhi says ki arey nahi yaar, 35%. 20 they were ready. Gandhi calculates three things. First thing, profit. Second thing, wages. Third, rate. Huh? See the scientificness of Gandhi? Not discretionary, no. He calculates three things: rate of inflation, wages and profit. And then he says ki nahi yaar, 35. Mill owner said I will not give. 35 we will not give. Gandhi said fine. Gandhi goes on strike. He takes the workers and goes on strike. Huh? But first strike took place in India in which year? 1859. Where? Bengal. Indigo plantation. Wearing a tie is also a Western concept. But it came to India, na? Whatever is modern today, that is Western. But we Indians have a habit of taking odd things from others. We can learn many things from West. No. The biggest thing we can learn is rationalism. You just imagine the way you are taught now today. If this way you would have been taught in your college, your life would have changed or not? Just imagine. In this way, if you would have been taught in your schools, you would have never skipped the school. No. See how eager you are to come to the class. You come by yourself. Understand history, something we will other thing we will understand. No. If this is the way, would have been the way in school, college. But then how these idiots would have become the leaders? If you want to destroy a community or a nation, destroy their education. That simple. Law will give you equality? Never. Whether you are a Dalit or a woman, law will never give you equality. What will give? Books. Your knowledge. No. Law will provide you the respect in the society. Okay, fine, a person will stand and he will abuse you in the mind. Publicly he will not say. But if you are knowledgeable, anyone who will get some benefit from you will come and touch your feet. Okay, sir. Irrespective of your caste, irrespective of your gender. No. If a woman is knowledgeable, Kiran Bedi type, the only thing which can make you powerful is education. Irrespective of your gender, irrespective of your religion, irrespective of your caste. So you should always pay attention on studying. Malab, it should be your first priority. First. I am not saying you study for 28 hours and die. It should be a priority. And if you can have habit of non-studying, habit can be changed. I told you yesterday. If you say, I cannot study, I don't have habit, develop it. 21 days plan you make, study. Strike. But weak people, weak, you'll find certain people who will have a great, what you say, ferment, tav. But every moment they will stand up. But with the same pace they will come down also. There are many people. This year I will qualify IQRAS at any cost. And then they will study for 2 days. After 2, they are lost. Again after 1 month they will remember. I was preparing for IQRAS. Again some incident will happen, again they will come into the new fervor. This type of people are used. They are weak type of people. Workers. When Gandhi came to them, they came into fervor. But then slowly their fervor came down. Mill owners had surplus. They closed the mills. Go. We can survive for the next 600 years. But mill workers, subsistence economy. Third day, the flour was over in the kitchen. Oil was gone. No vegetable. Children were crying. Wife said, I am going to my parents' house. And then these mill workers said, Ki Gandhi ji, Baba bas. And slowly they started returning back. And here Gandhi understood the biggest formula. Which formula? That common people cannot fight forever. So he develops a political formula. Struggle, truce, struggle. You have gone to Vaishno Devi? Any one of you? No. Struggle, truce, struggle. It's a trekking of 14 kilometers. Trekking, not walking, trekking. So what we do? We walk for 1 or 2 kilometers, then we sit down. Because we are common people. There is an army based, Nagrota. The soldiers of Nagrota, they do jogging in 1 hour. So we trek 14 kilometers in 19 hours. 2 kilometers went, then we sat down, criticizing the neighbors and relatives. everything can be done in a decent way. Everything. And girls, their hunger is comment. Not in the class, in university, cinema hall, malls, marriage ceremony. They take time to get ready. 3 hours, 4 hours, eyeliner, eyebrow. So they expect, when you spend 4 hours, you expect, first they expect from their husband only. But the husbands generally become angry. I'm sitting for 4 hours. How I'm looking? And in that, husband is irritated, and in that the woman comes. कि मैं कैसी लग रही हूँ? तुम चौड़ा लग रहे हो, बाहर निकलो पहले. No. These are very big lessons for you tomorrow when you will be married. So when you are wife, you prepare yourself for all those things. She will be ready after 4 hours. And when she comes, you stand for 5 minutes like this. Looks that you have come just from sky just now. अरे नहीं हाँ ये he will also say ज़्यादा बोल रहा नहीं हरी पाप. Because if you will not appreciate your wife, someone else will appreciate in the party, and she will go closer to that person. Because appreciation is anger. So you should always appreciate your wife. And publicly, it's a formula. Publicly, you should talk against others' wife. Well, there may be some other woman also in the party who must be looking very beautiful. But then you say to your wife, see, looking like Churail. Your wife will be very happy. You have very deep eyes. है ना? Yes, I have. If you appreciated any other woman in front of your wife, practical experience, you are gone. Finish. For 1 week you will not get food, nothing, you will not get anything. I learned all these things from experiences. You learn from me. Why do you do all these experiences? Free of cost, no fees. Struggle, choose struggle. So you will see, 1920 he starts non-cooperation. 22 he stops. Where he learnt that? Here, Ahmedabad. 1930 he starts civil disobedience. 31 he stops. Clear? Second thing, when workers went away, he was alone. Now what he will do alone? So he goes on fast unto death. I will not eat. Fast unto death. And both the things he applied throughout his life. Women are very powerful. Once they get angry, this is the weapon of women only. You will see in your families. And they will not eat. 1 day, 2 days, they are so much strong. Men cannot do it. They will say, I will not eat, but after 2 hours they will hide and eat. They cannot. But women, if once they get angry, they will not eat. And it's such a strong weapon that you have to go and lie down in front of them. No option, there is no option. Na? These are very powerful weapons. This was Ahmedabad strike. Clear? Third, Kheda. Kheda. Issue, rent. At the time of famine. Rent. You know the difference between tax and rent? Demand of rent at the time of famine. How can I give rent when I haven't got income from production? So rent. Gandhi participated in it. Why? He was the president of Gujarat Kisan Sabha. No one called him. He was the president of Gujarat Kisan Sabha. Outcome? Government has seen him playing in the 2 matches. He was successful. The government opted for middle path. Okay, those who have potential, take the money from them. Those who don't have, leave them. How you will know the potential? Now you are coming with Fortuner to the coaching. And then you are saying, I will pay fees in installment. So your Fortuner is telling your status. So government says that those who have the potential, take the money from them. Otherwise leave. These were 3 laboratories of Gandhi. First laboratory, Champaran. Second, Ahmedabad. Third, yes. But commissioner has given the order to leave, na? It was an order of the government. That is civil disobedience. Government has given you the order to leave. You are defying it. है ना? Wait for 5 minutes. Think. Read what I have said to you. If you find any problem, tell me. Anusuya? She was there. Not only Anusuya Sarabhai, she was the daughter of Ambalal Sarabhai. Meeraben was also there. There were many ladies supporting Gandhi. She was the sister of this. She was like Vibhishan, devotee of Ram, his ideology, his philosophy. Read the line. Vipin Chandra. No, you read Vipin Chandra. Where is Vipin Chandra? You don't have Vipin Chandra? From where you have written this? Read NCERT. So crop failure is there, na? There only the answer is also given. You haven't paid attention. Kirti, just open that page. K Jha satyagraha. How many of you have not purchased Vipin Chandra? Please purchase it. It's a very good book. So ultimate book, Vipin Chandra. Page number 180. Inquiries by members of the servants of Indian society. This was that the crops were less than 1/4 of the normal yield. They were entitled under the revenue code to a total remission of the land revenue. See the line. This was that as the crops were less than 1/4 of the normal yield. They were entitled under the revenue code to a total remission of the land revenue. So when you can fight? Yes. World war is over. Financial crisis. When government is not having money, from where government will do the work? But if government is not having money, what farmers can do? You are wasting money in your policies. What can we do? But that is why they surrendered, na? Nee, Gandhiji, see, this is the first time when direct interest of government is involved. Direct interest of government is involved. Government is in crisis, financial crisis. Government is asking the money from the farmers. Government knew that Gandhi will not oppose. It's a direct financial interest of the government. Government is also in trouble. But Gandhiji is a president. So Gandhiji has to take up the issue. If Gandhiji would have not taken this issue, na, then it would have been clear that Gandhi was the real agent of British government in India. Gandhi is always accused, na, by the rivals of Gandhi. He was the agent of British government in India. But you see this incident. The government was, see, Gandhi is such a personality which cannot be understood by an average mind. When you read about him, so sometimes what that, I have read one book, Pankaj Kapoor's book, recently on Gandhi, biography of a Gandhi. So he has taken many incidences of Gandhi. But he has not mentioned the entire story, half of the story. Like some people, what they do, they cut the clippings of my videos on YouTube and they present it. They don't show the entire story. So when those people see the half story, then they think, "Arey, he is speaking against religion." I have taken action against 7-8 people. All of them were crying. I took 50,000 rupees from everyone. कि पैसा तो देना पड़ेगा बेटा. How, where I will give? Liver? A part of your liver. Who told you to do all these things? Give me a part of your liver. I'll give you 20 lakh rupees. 50,000 you give it to me, 19 lakh 50,000 with you. Purchase Harley and Davidson, right? If you will do mistake, and not mistake, blunder. There is a guy from Meerut, he has made a YouTube channel, Safin IS Academy. He used to do it regularly. Ojhasir spoke against Tina Dabi. I said, "Arey," and people, then I got his trace out, email and all those things, phone number. He was crying literally. "Arey bhaiya, sir, I will not do, sir. You have done. You make, just to get the thumbnail, just to get viewers, you will make any thumbnail. Ojhasir says sex is God. Love. When I have said, acha, they will take out that line statement. No, I say it is God. But then I have explained it. I told you that book, na, David Kinsley. If the woman loves you, na, she will make you God. She has the power. She has the power. You see in stories, कि the woman take out her husband's life from the hand of Yamraj. She can do anything. She can do anything. But today's women, majority, they don't know their power. They are told about rights. You have a right. You can come late night in your family. No one can say anything to you. Please, family institution is basically it's a big institution. If you don't have respect for institution, don't marry. Who told you to marry? You have to live an independent life. No restrictions, no bounds. Don't marry. So if my wife says something to me, I have to listen to her. It's not a matter of rights. It's a matter of respect of an institution. Gandhi was waiting for a good response from the government, as he has played a very important role during the war. So he was waiting for a very good response from the government. So as Kirti said, Gandhi was aware about that agenda. So he was aware, but he was not having the evidence. And he was waiting for a good response. But when the war ends, now Gandhi is waiting for a good response. What he gets as a response? Rowlatt Act of 1919. Now this is the evidence in the hand. Evidence of what? Agenda. So Gandhi was waiting for a good response because they have promised. And Gandhi got a response. Rowlatt. Rowlatt Act 1919. Imprisonment without trial. इसलिए हुआ क्योंकि war was over. Government has promised. They knew they are not going to fulfill their promise. There will be opposition. So it was a threat. Imprisonment without trial. Minimum 2 years. Gandhiji said maximum. They said 200 years. Maximum 200 years. Minimum 2. Now Gandhi will react. Now he will react. 6th April. Every action has equal and opposite reaction. 6th April 1919. He declares as a day of national strike in India. See, 6th April 1919 he declares as a day of national strike in India. Government has seen his performance where? South Africa. Government has seen his performance Champaran, Ahmedabad, Kheda. Government knew that he will again play. So when he says national strike, government was alarmed. And government was highly alarmed in Punjab. Punjab was very sensitive at that time because of Gadar revolt. Gadar revolt. So what they did in Punjab? They implemented martial law in Punjab. Martial, it's army law. Martial. Section 144, it's a civilian law. You heard section 144, na? It's a civilian law. Martial is army. And they arrested the leaders. Saifuddin Kichlu. Saifuddin Kichlu and Dr. Satyapal. Precaution. Precaution, precaution. As a precaution, martial law and arrest. And this led to a very dangerous event. 13th April 1919, Jallianwala Bagh massacre. Put a star. Star means homework. What? Why? Relevancy. Star means homework. After the class, you will take up Vipin Chandra and do it as a homework. What is Jallianwala? Why Jallianwala? And its importance in history. This much you can do, na? Jallianwala Bagh massacre. And this became the pain for whom? Nationalist. This became the pain for nationalists. Okay, first of all, you are breaking your promise. And then you are killing. Pain for the nationalist. In this pain, frustration. Frustration because of Act of 1919. So write down the next heading, Act of 1919. Pain and then frustration. Frustration because of Act of 1919. You remember the formula how to prepare the acts? The two things. Development and disappointment. First point. Increase in the number of legislature, but official majority was maintained. Increase in the number of legislature, but official majority is maintained. Official majority is maintained. Because they have to save their interest, na? If they will not do this. बोल तो रहे हैं, तभी तो फ्रीडम स्ट्रगल डेवलप हो रहा है. और कैसे बोलेंगे? अरे, how can a weak person can put condition in front of a powerful person? No, the real legislature starts from here, 1920. But Viceroy is having veto power, ordinance power. No, they did. Let me consider, let me complete, then I'll tell you. Let me complete it. They succeeded in electing their chairman for the first time. Who was the first Indian speaker? Vittal Bhai Patel. But till now, majority was there of elected members. But till now, they have made a very good setting. That majority was of no use. Till now, they have done a very good setting. Which one? Huh? Till now, they have done a very good setting. So even if Indians were in majority also, it was of no use. Congress on one side, Muslim League on the other side. Hindu Mahasabha 1914 on the other side. 1919 Chamber of Princes on the other side. Akali Dal 1920 on the other side. And they all were the puppets of the government. What is the use of this majority? They were called, na? Round table conference. No, there was a majority, elected majority. Elected majority, yes, elected majority. You write official, doesn't matter, because they all are in the side of the government. First point. Second, establishment of provision to establish what? Provision to establish Public Service Commission in India. Very important development. Provision to establish Public Service Commission in India. Third, Public Service Commission in India. Third, promotion to the poison. Means promotion to the poison. Promotion to the poison. Initially we have given to Muslims. Now Sikh and non-Brahmins of South India. Promotion to separate electorate. Fourth, the most important, Diarchy. Diarchy. At least you are coming with the books in the class. I think this is the first time when you are doing this. No? And if this you do in every class, your coaching will become fruitful to you. What you are doing now, if you do this in every geography, history, world history teacher is coming, Mr. Shukla, read and come with the books in the class. Ask him on first day, which book should I refer? From which book you are teaching? I am teaching from this book. I have told you. Because it will be easy for you, na? Because it's not that I am teaching from this. What is what you want? The art of understanding from this book. This you are learning from this book. You can take this book and make your notes by yourself. But I am telling you that art of connectivity. How the incidents are connected. This you are learning. No. If you do this, what now you are doing, if you do this in all the subjects, alright, simply say to the teacher, कि sir वो book बता दो, जिससे पढ़ाओगे. And every teacher has a book. If there are 50 chapters, and if I take 20 chapters and tell you the formula, you will be able to solve the other chapters very easily. This Champaran, satyagraha and all, from where I have taught? Here. Swadeshi movement, this book. Congress, here. Curzon and Ripon, B.L. Grover. Why I told you the book? So that you should also connect, ki, acha yaar, this is the way. You are not here to complete the syllabus. Syllabus you completed in nursery class. Don't worry. Learn this art from me. Diarchy. The most disturbing thing in diarchy. Diagram. State subjects were divided into two parts. Reserved, non-reserved. All the subjects related to what? Finance, land revenue, sale tax, all were under the control of governor and his council. All the subjects related to finance. Wherever money is coming, that is under governor and his council. Huh? And wherever money is to be expended, health, education, that was kept under Council of Ministers. Plus, in these subjects also, governor has veto power. Accidentally you did something good, then also government can use veto. Without money, what you will do in these subjects? Entire money is in the hand of the government. So without money, will you be able to do something in education and health? No. So this was called as mirage by nationalist. You know what is the difference between illusion and mirage? In mirage, thing is visible, but it is absent. Illusion is a perception. Both are different, both are not same. Illusion is a perception. Mirage, it is visible. You see in the month of May on a distance that water is lying on the road. But when you go there, you don't find anything. This is mirage. So here you see that Indians have been made the partner in administration. But when you analyze it, then you see that they don't have anything in their hand. So it was called as mirage by nationalist. Diarchy. So pain, frustration, tension, and sorrow. Pain. Because of Jallianwala Bagh massacre. Frustration because of Act of 1919, especially diarchy. Huh? Yes or no? Tension, inflation. Sorrow, neglection by the government. Letter to the Viceroy. It is given in the book. Gandhiji wrote a letter to the Viceroy. Ki, sir, you are the king, sir. It's your duty to take us out from this trouble. Viceroy tore up the letter. Right? And this became the reason for the big event. Non-cooperation movement 1920. This became the reason for the big event. Non-cooperation movement 1920. Reasons are clear? Huh? हाँ तो जलियांवाला बाग you will explain ना? Why Jallianwala Bagh took place? Because of Rowlatt only. Tata was there. They brought Pota. They brought or not? So, more severe punishment. There are many acts in India which are severe than Pota and Tata. POSCO is one of them. NSA, National Security Act. But when an act comes, it becomes the matter of discussion. And discussion creates fear. The Rowlatt Act has come. They will pull out eyes also. So all those who are deciding to go out in the movement, they will not go. No need to say. It is the reality. To create fear in the masses, so that no one should come out. Non-cooperation movement 1920. No, why you are assuming yourself? Whenever you are weak, you will be exploited. So what? Your driver may help you a lot. But if the CEO of the state helps you, you will talk to everyone. In your personal life, there are many people who are helping you. But as they don't have a social status, so you don't say. No. Yes. Your father is helping you every day. Mother is helping you. You take these things into a consideration. Never you think that is their duty. Huh? You never praise them. Hardly what you will do. On Father's Day you will put a post on Facebook. My God, my father. And behind you are fighting with him. On Mother's Day you will put a post on Facebook. My lovely mother, incarnation. Rarity of rare, we realize these things and do something for them. My father is an old man, so whenever he calls me, I immediately fly back to my city. Immediately. If he will say to me today, Bhaiya, I want to see you in the evening, I'll fly. Immediately I'll take a flight and go to Lucknow. Now he's 80. This is the time when he requires me. This is the time when your parents require you, when you hold their hand and you say to them, Ara, don't worry, I will occupy Telangana. So there is a chance they may abuse you also. कि दिन में मत पिया करो, मना किया तुमको कितनी बार. पर क्या फर्क पड़ता है? Parents are the people who will never beat you unnecessarily. Others will beat you unnecessarily. They don't want to beat, but sometimes we cross the limit, na? And then they do Operation Blue Star. Actually, we don't listen and we do all types of drama. Long hair, still hair, and the new type of jeans. Some types of fashion here in the hand also. And when they see all these things and they see one side you are missing, studying. If you study also, then they will not say anything. If parallelly you give the result in studying, then they will not say anything. But you leave one side completely. And if you see students of the schools nowadays, most of them are jokers. Stripped lining here in the hair. I don't know which style is this here. Lines are here. Sharp lines. The big earrings. And jeans is completely tore. Initially it used to tore from front, now from back side. So, you cannot say anything because it's a matter of independence. Even sometimes it happens in the class. 300, 400 people are sitting. So it becomes very tough for me to control myself. I say to myself, all is well. All is well. And many times I appreciate all those things. Very good looking jeans. From where you bought it? The person understands he is making joke of me. Right, non-cooperation movement. Chapter number? 15, right. Heading and right, chapter number 15. First feature. Beginning of political stunt by Gandhi. Stunt is the thing which is liked by the masses. Beginning of political stunt by Gandhi. Beginning of political stunt by Gandhi. Stunt. Kaise? Gandhi says, listen what he says. He says, Swaraj in 1 year. The person is not ready to give you 100 rupees and you are promising that the people will take 1 lakh rupee from him. He is not listening your demand of small demands. Ki sir, we have been beaten sir in Jallianwala sir, listen to us sir. They are not listening. And you are promising Swaraj. That too, when it was asked to define it, Gandhi said later on. I will define it later on. Only Gandhi knew what was this Swaraj. Tilak knew his Swaraj. His Swaraj was self-rule like other colonies of Britain. But here Gandhi did not explain. You think whatever you are thinking. This is the beginning of political stunt. Achhe din. From here starts. Achhe din. He knew that they will never go give all these things. But to attract the masses. Yes, this you have to write. To attract the masses. Don't write in examination that Modi ji is inspired from Gandhi and all those things. This was the first feature. Second feature, and wonderful feature, ultimate. See? Second feature. First true mass movement in India. First true mass movement. 1905, India was nation in making. 1920, India was still nation in making. Yes or no? 1905, India was nation in making. 1920, India was still nation in making. But here, mass participation is less. I thought, yaar, ye kahan se aa gaya? But here, mass participation was less. Here, huge mass participation. Huge mass participation, huge. Question mark. You should make it your habit. Question mark. Why? And this is not because he has studied it somewhere. He understands a very basic formula of this world, which I have told you repeatedly. That is why I always say that you will become great if you will start understanding. He understands a very basic formula of this world. Which formula? Very basic. That word is the most precious word. You should always keep it in your pocket. Which one? Very precious word. Repeatedly I have said in the class. Interest. No? When I was explaining Tilak, if you want to bring people closer to you, interest. So he applies a very big formula. What formula? Local issues from national platform. You got it or not? Huh? Local issues from national platform. Put a star. Star means homework. Local issues from national platform. Which issue? Right. Eka movement, UP. Akali movement. Where? Punjab. Kuli movement. Where? Assam. Forest satyagraha. Where? Andhra Pradesh. What? Why? Relevancy. From where? Bipin Chandra. All are explained, all. Don't leave anyone. I will not be responsible. Don't leave any heading. What? Local issues, local. Local. The people of UP are in momentum because it's their issue. The people of Punjab are in momentum because it's their issue. But platform is, you will never become great by studying. You will always become great by, yes. When I started teaching, so initially very few people used to sit in my class. Very few people. And I used to speak so much and all the facts and this and that. And people used to get up and go out the class. I was very disappointed. Yaar, this much I am telling, then also they are going. So in every field you require a guru. So he said to me, one of my senior, K Jha, teaching is not important. I said, sir, then? Bola, victory. If you will succeed in giving success to the aspirants, you will become the superstar of this field. तुम्हें जिताना है, चाहे रथ चला के जिताओ, पढ़ाना नहीं है. पढ़ेंगे तो ये खुद ही पढ़ेंगे, क्यों नहीं पढ़ेंगे? once they will understand how to go through it, ना पढ़ेंगे तो खुद ही खत्म हो जाएंगे. Today you go out and walk in this area. A rarity of rare you will find any person who is studying Bipin Chandra. All of them must be referring a spectrum. No. All of them. It's a textbook written by an intellectual. Spectrum is a guide. It's not bad, but it's a guide. See how they have explained all these things in this book? But books are written, college books are written in such a way that it's your brain to apply and understand. It's not a school book. Behind every chapter they will give you questions. What was the formula used by Gandhi to instigate the masses? Then what is your use of being grown up? So everything is scattered. So when you read, you close the book and think, yaar, why so many people came here? And then you will see this. local issues from, and then you will stand up and clap for Gandhi. क्या बात है बाबा, क्या क्लासिकल बैटिंग करते हो बाबा. डिसिल्वा, सनत जयसूर्या, Adam Gilchrist, they are not batsmen, they are hitters. Hitters. Batsman means Arvind De Silva, Sri Lankan captain who won the World Cup. You type Arvind De Silva and see his batting during World Cup. Class. He'll stand at one place and hit 4. And bowler will watch. No body movement. No body movement. You cannot judge by his body that he is going to hit. Jayasuriya you will judge. He will start leaving the ground. He will do like this. But De Silva standing. You see Shahid Afridi, there is aggression in his body. Azhar also had a class. Azharuddin from here. He also had a class, Azharuddin. His wrist movement was wonderful. But he rotated both the wrist. Finally he destroyed himself. 80% people are literate today in this country. Go and mobilize the masses today out. Go out. Bring people out. Huh? No one will come. If I will go out to lead, immediately we will say, Brahmin, Brahmin, enemy of Dalits. Muslims call me Hindu. But all of them come and study with me. All of them come and sit in my class. There they don't say, he is a Brahmin, I will not study. There they don't say, he is a Hindu, I will not study. Yes. But if I start calling them out, come out. 2 lakh people. No one will come. Brahmin. I will never call. You go and die. I am not a social reformer. I don't believe in all these things. I believe in myself. I say to the people कि बेटा ये कर लो. कल एक लड़का मुझसे कह रहा था आपके ऊपर कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ता. काहे पड़ेगा? क्यों पड़ेगा? नहीं, so much bad thing is happening in this country. Go and fight. I have stopped you. No, you should also come and fight. Why? I will be with the government, the red beacon on my car. I'll enjoy. Why should I go and fight? You go and fight. Gandhi fought, you killed him. This man fought, you killed him. Today also people, Brahmins abuse him, Dalits, everyone abuses him. Brahmins also abuse. We would have got independence in 1920. Acha. Kaise? No, we would have got. 1920, no one knew in this country what is independence. At the age of 70, he used to keep hand on the shoulders of 2 women. You also keep. You are not able to keep hand on your wife's shoulder. But I listen and smile. Yes. He is a characterless person. Huh, sir, exactly. Why don't you tell in the class? No, I will not tell. I have a marble statue this much size, Gandhi on my table. I salute him. क्या यार? क्या आदमी हो तुम? The way you think, the way you do, the way you perform. I have a photograph of Dr. Ambedkar in which he is in lawyer's dress and his degrees are written below it. So many degrees. I guarantee no one in this class must be aware how many degrees he had. This MSH was degree for what? No one in this class can tell me. Guarantee 2 lakh %. And there may be some of you who can die for him. This is the reason these devils are ruling us, na? You have a degree only, 98.7%. And you are standing like this, see, 98%. So, you cannot tame alive minds. You can tame dead minds. You can enslave dead minds. Alive minds? Alive minds cannot be tamed. Dead minds, you can tame them. This was the second feature. Wonderful feature. Local issue from third feature. But here, what happened? Staring at me? Thinking. But how you will do all these things? Who will work at the ground level? In Swadeshi movement I told you, who was working at the ground level? Samitis, voluntary corps. Who will work here? Prithvi, how you will do this at the ground level? In Swadeshi movement, Samitis were there. How you will do it here? How you will do all these activities on the ground? Acha. Her voice is very similar to a very famous actress in Bollywood. Rani Mukherjee, yes. I thought earlier you have some throat problem, that's why you are speaking like this. But when you speak, looks that she is speaking. One more time you speak. We speak behind the curtain, people will think that Rani Mukherjee is speaking. Yes, right, the third feature, rebirth of Congress. Right, NCM proved to be, non-cooperation movement proved to be the rebirth of Congress. NCM proved to be the rebirth of Congress. Stratification and new ideology. Stratification and ideology. So first step is stratification. Before it, there was only one body in Congress. Only one. That was called as Standing Council. This was the only body to manage Congress. Standing Council before 1920. But now, CWC, Congress Working Committee at the top, with 15 members council. CWC. 15 members council, 15. Then below this, PCC, Provincial Congress Committees. CWC at the center. How many members? 15. PCC, provinces. DCC, District Congress Committees. Then Village Congress Committees. And now Congress became AAP. AAP means Aam Aadmi Party. From the party of aristocracy, for the first time, Congress became Aam Aadmi Party. It got directly connected with masses. Now it becomes Aam Aadmi Party. Membership fee 4 annas. 4 anna means 1/4 of a rupee, 25 paisa. Not clear. That was not clear. CWC it was clear. हाँ तो ये तो इसी से पढ़ा रहे हैं ना. हाँ पर वो पढ़ना है वो. ये पूरी किताब, this entire book you have to prepare. How many chapters are there? 34. Huh? Chapter 10 you have to do. 12, World War. Ideology? Swaraj. Swaraj. Second point, B. New ideology. Swaraj. In this way, what was the first ideology of Congress? Good governance. Good governance. Now from good governance to Swaraj. And after Swaraj it will be Purna Swaraj. Right. This rebirth of Congress was, why? To implement the activities of Congress at ground level. This rebirth of Congress was to implement the activities of Congress at ground level and strengthen what? National movement. And strengthen national movement. Strengthen national movement. Fourth feature, boycott. In a Gandhian style. I was saying in the morning, na, कि making a comment on someone is not bad. Style is important. This Nisha, this lady, Grewal, 51 rank, so when she came to meet me, she was wearing a very beautiful sari. I said, yaar, your sari is very good. From where you bought? She said, sir, it's from Hyderabad. I said, you prepare on your sari. And they started asking question on sari. What is the name of this border on the sari? Speciality of which area? So they said, no, this is not from Hyderabad, this is from Tamil Nadu. She had a receipt, online receipt. She said, no sir, it's from Hyderabad. Oh. They must be selling in Hyderabad also, but it is from Tamil Nadu. She said, sir, I have brought from Hyderabad, so I thought that it is from Hyderabad. No, they must be selling there. But it is from Tamil Nadu. Sari. 20 minutes they discussed on sari. Interview means the checking of personality. No, you cannot say no on opinion based questions. For example, you are married and then they said to you, yes, Kirti, married life is the most wonderful life of a human being. What is your opinion? Then you cannot say no. Then you have to answer. And you have to answer in such a way that they should smile. Ki sir, it's a very good institution of society, and two mature people decide to live together and create the part of the society. And they'll smile. No, beta. This is not the reality, it's a hell basically. And you have to also smile. Ki, correct, sir. Ki, correct. Whatever you are thinking is correct. The first thing marriage kills is independence. kills immediately. And you cannot fight. Because if I am not ready to be surrender my independent rights, then I have no right to ask my wife also. That is why this institution survived for 2000 years. They did not give education to women. So she became dependent on men. So the institution survived. That is why when women education started, the old people were very much against it. Those who were understanding it, they were very much against. Ki, Arey bhaiya, the basic of the society will come to an end. Today you see the divorce rate in urban areas. 15th October marriage, 16th divorce. Sometimes 15th evening only. Because both are powerful, both are earning, both are independent. And to surrender your independence on these phones, they have become more dangerous. Video call. Plus Apple has given so many functions. You have tracker in new phone. Simply type that number and the phone will tell you the location of the other party. My wife said to me once, I have uploaded this tracker and I know wherever you go throughout the day. She was simply sharing it with me. See, I can tell you where were you at 12 a.m., 4 p.m. I bought another phone, 2000 rupees Samsung. There is no tracker in it. So whenever I go out, I use that phone. Search. I have with me in my bag. Samsung, 2000 rupees small phone. This is such a idiot type of phone. Technology, na? Gandhian style. First feature. Funeral pyre of foreign clothes. Funeral pyre, funeral pyre of foreign clothes. Drama? People like drama? Gandhi knows how to attract the masses. So a dead body will be made of foreign goods. And then 4 people will start from Vijayanagar to Charminar. And people will walk on all these roads. Ram Nam Satya Hai. And on both the sides people will gather to watch the drama. Gandhi will also move with them. So they have to see 2 things. Drama and Gandhi. And while moving from Vijayanagar to Charminar, Gandhi will appeal to the people on both the sides. At least a handkerchief. 1 handkerchief. And this drama was so effective that an import of 1 billion came down to 57 million. This drama was so effective. The import of 1 billion came down to 57 million. Then, second target, national colleges. Swadeshi movement, national schools. Now colleges. Who was active in Punjab? Lala Lajpat Rai. Who was active in Bengal? S.C. Bose. And he was a superstar for Bengalis. He have just resigned from ICS. National colleges. What was the third thing there? Industry. They neglected it because they failed in that. So, a new feature. Quitting of jobs and professions. Quitting of jobs and professions. quitting of jobs and professions, to completely dedicate in freedom struggle. Example, Sardar Patel, Rajendra Prasad, Motilal Nehru, they left their legal profession. Sardar Patel, Motilal Nehru, Rajendra Prasad, they left their legal profession, legal. Fifth, very important, Khilafat issue. Khilafat issue, Khilafat. Muhammad Sahab, founder of Islam. Muhammad Sahab, founder of Islamic Brotherhood. But he said, I am the last prophet. And to save religion, to protect religion and brotherhood, he is also the founder of first Islamic state. This is the problem with Muslims, na? In Muslims, first is religion and brotherhood, then comes the state. State is secondary. State is secondary among Muslims. But this was the requirement of that time. With the passage of time, Khilafat. So what is the first phase in Islam? Religion and brotherhood. To save religion and brotherhood, state. But Muhammad Sahab said, I am the last prophet. People said, then who will take care of religion and brotherhood? That led to the birth of Caliph system. Who is a Caliph? Political and religious head of Muslims. Caliph. Political and religious head of Muslims. The seat of power for Caliph system, Turkey. Which country was the seat of Caliph? Turkey. And in First World War, 1918, First World War was over, and Britain and France took away West Asia from Turkey. West Asia, Jerusalem, the heart for Muslims, Masjid-e-Aqsa. They not only took away West Asia from Turkey, they humiliated Caliph. And this became the pain for Muslims, especially Indian Muslims. Indian Muslims unnecessarily. Begani Shadi mein Abdullah Diwana. Indian Muslims, they are dancing. You ask them why you are dancing? We don't know. If you are dancing, you should at least know the reason why you are dancing, na? Saudi Arabia opens cinema halls. Indian Muslims are angry. कि this Saudi cannot do. अरे तेरे पेट में क्यों दर्द हो रहा भैया? It's their country. Let them do what they are doing. Let them do what they are doing. Why are you bothered? You bother about Muslims here in India? Again, pain in the belly of Muslims of India. And this led to the formation of Khilafat Committee in 1919. Khilafat Committee. Khilafat Committee in 1919 by Ali brothers, Muhammad Ali and Shaukat Ali. Ali brothers, Muhammad Ali and Shaukat Ali. Ali brothers, Ali, Muhammad Ali and Shaukat. First session of Khilafat Committee in Allahabad. First session in Allahabad. First session in Allahabad, 1919. Gandhi was invited as a chief guest. देखो जरा एक बार दिया है? एक मिनट चेक करो जरा. First session. Gandhi was invited here? हाँ, yes. On 9 June 1920, the Khilafat Committee at Allahabad unanimously accepted the suggestion of non-cooperation and asked Gandhi to lead the movement. Acha, in Allahabad they accepted the movement. No, 9th June 1920, the Khilafat Committee at Allahabad unanimously accepted non-cooperation. Okay, sorry, right. Delhi. First session in Delhi, sorry. First session in Delhi. Here Gandhi declared that whenever non-cooperation movement will start, Khilafat will be the part of it. Right? Here Gandhi declared that whenever non-cooperation movement will start, Khilafat will be the part of it. Whenever non-cooperation movement will start, Khilafat will be the part of it. A move with good motive. Don't write a good move. A move with good motive. What was the motive? Hindu-Muslim unity. A move with good motive, but wrong precedent. Wrong precedent, wrong. Galat parampara. Wrong precedent. Intermixing politics with religion. Wrong precedent. Intermixing politics with religion plus Caliph was an outside issue. Caliph was an outside issue. A move with good motive. Don't write a good move. Wrong precedent. Wrong tradition. Intermixing politics and religion. Taking an outside issue. Jinnah warned Gandhi for this. Muhammad Ali Jinnah. He said to Gandhi, don't do this. Gandhi did not listen. With bad results. Bad results. He fails to maintain Hindu-Muslim unity after Khilafat. He fails to maintain Hindu-Muslim unity. This is the beauty of this world. When you succeed, people lie down on your feet. When you fail, people hit on your head. No, failure is not a pain. But sometimes those also start hitting. Those who live on the breads thrown by you, they also start speaking against you. See how people are targeting Shah Rukh Khan. यार अब उस बेचारे की क्या गलती यार, उसको क्यों गाली दे रहे हो? नहीं पता है, बड़े सारे पेरेंट्सों को पता है कीर्ति ऐसा नहीं है. बहुत सारे पुलिस वालों के बच्चे नशेड़ी नहीं है, पर उसके बेटे को टारगेट करके उसको क्यों गाली दे रहे हो? रिजल्ट There may be many people behind you who must be praying to God, ki Bhagwan. But when they must be coming in front of you, na, so they must be saying to you, ki I always pray to God that you should qualify IAS. When you rise, there are many people around you. And in them, majority pray for your fall. Then they want to enjoy. Like all those who had hatred for Shah Rukh Khan. But law is doing his work. His son is getting the punishment. That is fine. Why you target him? Why you abuse him? He is a self-made man. Halaki, I like some of his things because his respect towards a woman, his secularism. There is a temple in his house. His wife Gauri Khan still follows all Hindu traditions. That is the greatness of that man. 5 features. The movement starts from which year? 1920. It went on till 1922. Gandhi in worry, government in hurry. Gandhi is in worry. What was the cause of his worriness? That common people cannot fight forever. 2 years have passed. Government is in hurry to beat these people, but government is not able to beat because they are moving on the road, satyagrahis, singing bhajan, praying for the government. Ishwar Allah tere naam, inko buddhi de Bhagwan. How can you beat that person who is praying for you? How can this is we can do right now on the streets of India? And then if we will be beaten, then everyone will stand up against Modi. This is the right time to do this. No? People singing bhajans on the streets. Ishwar Allah tere naam. And then if government will take any action, na, then you cannot imagine what people of this country will do. Then everyone will be in anger. Yaar, they were praying bhajans for you. Why you are beating them? See, the class of Gandhi. The British government writes letter to the Viceroy of India. Why you are increasing the TRP of Gandhi? Stop him. He says, sir, we cannot stop. They said, why? Well, sir, he is praying for us. How will you beat a person who is praying for you? A fakir comes in front of your gate. Have you ever beaten him? No. A saint comes in front of your gate. Have you ever abused him? No. But Gandhi knew that this drama will not go on for a longer time. This Reddy, Sharma, they'll go back. They'll be fed up. Pyara Gandhi Baba, bas. And government knew that only few people are standing, handful. We should beat them. That will become a message. Next time no one will come. So both of them wanted issue. Both of them. One wanted issue to stop the movement. Other wanted issue to crush the movement. No? Huh? And they got the issue. Chauri Chaura. 5th February 1922. Chauri Chaura. I went to this police station recently, 2 months back. I went there, I stood there for half an hour. I was imagining everything. It's in UP, Gorakhpur district of UP. Burning of a police station with 22 police personnel. And this was an attack on the government. Now government got the chance to beat everyone. But before government would take the step, Gandhi says the end of the movement. Government said, why? Gandhi said, I don't have faith in violence. Government said, you maintain faith for 1 week. He said, no. I don't have. Britishers were surprised. I have seen Indians. They said, we have seen Indians in 18th century watching Mujra and having wine. तुम कहाँ से आए हो भाई? बोले गुजरात से. I am Gujarat model. Gujarat models are dangerous. Jinnah was a Gujarati, Gandhi Gujarati, Modi Gujarati, Amit Shah Gujarati. He says end of the movement. Now government cannot beat anyone. Movement is over. Movement is over. Finish. Gandhi says, no, I don't believe. Are government said, you believe one way? No. Finally Gandhi was caught. 1922. And he was imprisoned for 6 years. He saves the people of India from being beaten. And today they abuse him. And we would have got independence in 1920. Your father was there, na? He was fighting there, freedom struggle. Indians have a habit of abusing humble people, simple. You abuse Dawood Ibrahim, no one will abuse, even in dream also. This is the psychology of Indians. They respect criminals. They respect criminals. Basanti Devi was arrested, the wife of C.R. Das. She was the first to be arrested. Violence took place in Mumbai, Prince of Wales has come. But that was a violence between the two groups. State was not involved. It's an attack on state. They say you are responsible. You have started all these things. There was no evidence against him. It was a local incident. Bhagwan Din Ahir, a retired army officer, he was fighting on a local issue. He wanted the liquor shops to be closed. People came and police tried to convince him. He did not listen. They started beating. When they started beating, people ran to the police station. The police personnel sitting there, they went inside, they locked the door from inside. They put the... It was a local incident. Gandhi has nothing to do in it. But they have sent Tilak also, na? You are responsible for the killing of Rand. You have written an article in such a way in the newspaper that instigated Chapekar brothers. Aryan Khan's phone will have international numbers. His father is such a big personality. He will not have international numbers. He will have. I am having so many international numbers. Aryan Khan. He will be having so many numbers. Government is saying we are connecting international link. He will not find anything in that. But if he remains in jail for 20 days, 30 days, bargaining will take place. Earning will also take place. Police is always in search of big parties. And these Bollywood walas, they misbehave also. Many times they misbehave. In Tamil Nadu, you cannot speak anything against their actor and actresses. Tamil Nadu. If you say anything to Rajnikant, he will not come back. Rajnikant is a good man also. He's a good human being. Gandhi goes to jail, 1922, 26, 6 years. Now he will be released in 28. But whenever the boss moves out of the scene, the followers get divided. And this happened in Congress. Congress got divided into two groups, Swarajist and Gandhiites. Swarajist and Gandhiites. Chapter number? Kirti, where you have kept this book? This is very good you did. Whenever you get the chance, buy second-hand books. At least you will give respect to these books. No. Because whenever you want to buy, so you should especially go to the roadside and see the books there. If you get good books, buy them. Don't go for the new books because message is there. So at least you will bring back and you will put cover on it and you will give a respect to these books. Very good. Chapter number 19. Swarajist and Gandhiites. बस आवाज नहीं पढ़ेंगे ज़्यादा. Chapter number 19, 20, 21. These three chapters you have to prepare. You know how many pages are there? And if you don't prepare and if you don't answer, especially this side people, I will not take the class tomorrow. I will leave in the evening. 19, 20, 21. These three chapters is to be prepared by you full-fledgedly. First is Swarajist and Gandhiites. This you have to, 19, chapter 19. Second is second phase of revolutionary terrorism. Now you will see emergence of organization, ideology, program. And third is the coming of Simon Commission, Nehru Report. Go back after 1 hour, relax yourself, and you should, when you leave the class, now you should do this, Yog Nidra by Tim Rowe. Please do it. I tell you, you will do wonders in your life. Yog Nidra by Tim Rowe. It's present on YouTube. 40 minutes. Once you go back from here, put your mobile in here, lie down. For 15 days, you know what will happen? You will go into deep sleep after 2 minutes. You will wake up after 1 hour. I was doing something. And then the session will be over. You will hear only the sound. Session will be over. But it will happen for 15 days. Don't worry. 16th day you will become conscious. Now when you are going out of the class, don't talk to anyone. Even if Narendra Modi meets out and says, how are you? I say, I don't have time. You go. I have to revise. Don't talk to anyone. Go and do Yoga Nidra. Lie down. When you get up, then you try to connect all these things again. And then prepare these 3 chapters. Okay?